And it's a fumble. Hartsfield able to pick it up, but he's still loose. He's back in the end zone now. Oh, what a move. He's still, and he broke another tackle. And look at Hartsfield go. They can't catch James Hartsfield. They call the same play, and here's Sanders. Make one biggie step through that tackle. And Sanders still in his field. Look at Dominic Sanders bobbing and weaving. It's still going. Dominic Sanders reversing field. A stiff arm for you. And to the 10, to the 5. One more move. Touchdown, Tucker. Wow, Dominic Sanders. In motion number 4. It's a handoff to number 4. He's quickly brought down. And, wow.
Looks like he slipped on that play, Coach. You know, with this natural grass.
You'll slip too if big number 70 put a paw on you. Duke Shelley now. Shelley looking to return it. Shelley trying to get the edge. Has a wall of blockers. And just 4 marks. The coaches are going to be upset. Tucker. Shelley's still on his feet. Look at Duke Shelley go. They can't catch Duke Shelley. Shelley to the 5 and dives. And he steps out right at the 3. It looks like he had blockers inside, but he chose the toe for the pylon. He recovers it. Fitzgerald, spin line move. Oh, he gets a little body contact and the foul. What a move. Devontae Fitzgerald. Bush, head of the field is Conrad Williams. He chooses not to throw it to him, though. And there's off the dribble. Shambari fears Conrad. Conrad with the deuce. Full marks to Shambari. Phillips for the pass. And good job by Williams for the finish. So it took a little longer than normal. They ran that same play. They just ran for a touchdown. And there goes Towns again. Devin Towns on the outside. He's at the 35. Cuts it back. Runs through another tackle. He's finally brought down at the 25. But deja vu all over again. Big fella. Oh, he turned the wrong way and still knocked it down. Interesting.
You know what? Tough shot, but you got to give him the ball. You got to include your big guy in the game and give him a chance to find his rhythm. I think Tucker at times looks off Craig way too much.
Craig with the soft touch. And now with the rejection, Craig. He can give it to you soft. Now he gives it to you hard with rejection. Now he runs the floor, the big fella, but it touches his knee. They'll go back over to North Atlanta. This is a much better punt now, but gives Sanders a chance to return. Sanders, 2 to beat. Sanders looking to pick up a block. Dominic Sanders, can he get the edge? He does, with a wall of blockers. Sanders looking for the end zone, and Sanders, touchdown, Tucker. Dominic Sanders. Fitzgerald again. He feeds the big man who goes for the big flush, and he's fouled. Oh, I like the way. See, he went for the big finish rather than a little layup that could have been blocked. But the unselfish play of Devontae Fitzgerald, able to read the defensive rotation of the double team and pass it off to the big man. Down the lane, it's Reynolds, and Reynolds unsuccessful with that left-handed attempt. Here's Pinckney now with the push for Miller Grove. Pinckney to the hole, and Pinckney able to convert over the big. That's Sullivan in the backfield with him. As Sanders in motion. Handoff is to Donaldson.
Nice play.
Miles Donaldson making a move. Oh, the spin move. Oh, Giles Donaldson.
Hot pocket.
Gets back on top, 8-7 with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. So far, nip and tuck, tight battle between the Wolverines and the Tigers. Live here from the big city of Atlanta, Georgia. Dave DaCosta along with Vidal Messiah, and a partially blocked shot that time by Craig. Shambari rebound. Shambari now dribbling with his head up, able to find Dunmire. Dunmire in the hole. Dunmire unable to finish as it rims out.
And they look at Mob. Sometimes the best defense is aggressive offense. They need to attack 41.
Wonderful play. Wonderful pass into the front court. Oh, an even better defensive play. What a series that time. The steal, the pass, and then the rejection. It's interesting. It's Yusuf Minor now goes around left side. Look at him go again.
Oh, there he goes again.
That time upfield. Wonderful block by the wide receiver. Amin. And touchdown Tiger. That's 2 touches for Yusuf Minor and 2 touchdowns. So here's Mitchell on the push. Mitchell being guarded by Dunmire. Nice spin move. Mitchell. Mitchell in the lane. And the layup. What a beautiful play by the guard for North Atlanta.
Okay, here it comes.
There's a steal. The shot at the buzzer. That's over. The ball in. Tucker wins. An incredible play. Basket rules good. Game over.
Oh, wow. What a basket.
74-71. That's a receive. Joseph Farrar and Dominic Sanders receiving.
I think Sanders is going to get it again. Oh,
it's another short kick, but it takes Dunwoody bounce. Sanders picks it up and look, get him go. Right down the middle. One man to beat. And he cuts it back in the side, and it's nothing but pay dirt.
Looks like another one.
Touchdown.
Looks like another one.
Touchdown. Dominic Sanders. This is getting easy. All right, welcome back, everyone. Dave DaCosta will address this final score. Tucker Tigers 60, the Martin Luther King Lions 34. And Will, 60 points is a lot of points Tigers scored on Martin Luther King Lions, who are a very good team, one of the best teams in the state.
Yeah, they only give up 10 points last week to the mighty Stevenson football team. Tucker able to manage 60 points against MLK. Now that 26-point margin, a lot bigger of a margin than the game indicated. That score not really indicative of how close a game it was.
Tigers scored in so many different ways, but Duke Shelley, what a game.
Yeah, Duke Shelley with an unbelievable performance. 4 total touchdowns, 2 on kick returns, 1 on a pick six, the first offensive play of the game for Martin Luther King, and a 43-yard touchdown of his own to cap it off. So really one of the most versatile games you'll ever see from a high school athlete.
Tigers scored 60 points, but they gave up 34. That has to be a big concern for head coach Brian Lamar.
That's right. The defense showed flashes, but also showed some big-time mental lapses, both in terms of blown coverages and in terms of penalties. And these penalties are going to come back to bite them. They clinched the region. They're headed the playoffs, but those penalties are something they're going to have to address before they get to that level.
Tigers now 9-0. More importantly, 8-0 in Region 6-5A with 1 game left against Mays. Depending on what Mays, I think they play tonight or tomorrow night. Mays was 7-1. If they defeat Mays, they're the region champion and they're one of the number 1 seeds in the state tournament.
Yeah, Mays, the third of their big tests for Tucker of the season. They had Stevenson this week. They have Martin Luther King. Their third big test in 4 weeks will be Mays. That's for the region championship, and it's the last game of the season to cap off what's been, so far, an undefeated, very impressive campaign for the Tigers.
Tigers able to run the gauntlet. Stevenson, Miller Grove, and now Martin Luther King with just the Mays Raiders left, and that's next week at Lakewood Amphitheater in the big city of Atlanta. So for Will Gresses, Dave DaCosta, and the whole crew here at Tiger, we're going to throw it back to you guys in the studio. What a great ball game. Tigers 60, Martin Luther King 34. We're back live here at Hallford Stadium. What a fantastic ball game. Dave DaCosta, Will Gresses, Tigers 31, Jaguars 28. And Will, I've got to say, it's the best high school football game I've ever seen. You talk about thrills. It ends in heartbreak for Jaguars, but it's jubilation for the Tigers.
Exactly. This game seemed like it was over on multiple occasions. Neither team said die. Stevenson actually had 2 shots at the end zone there, but Tucker's able to somehow snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Their defense keeping them in the game. Joe Farrar to Nick Lundy with the clutch Hail Mary touchdown pass that ended up being the difference.
Lundy's catch was incredible. Jafar threw it up for grabs, and you know, when you're dealing with high schoolers, it's just unpredictable. The Tigers thought they had the game, and then Stevens comes right back with the jump ball play with an injured Duke Shelley. I've just never seen it before.
Yeah, it was absolutely unbelievable. It seems like every time one team managed to pull ahead, the other came right back, and in this case, Tucker was the last one who had enough time to answer. These teams proved basically they played each other to a standstill. Tucker made just enough plays to win the game. There were just enough lapses on Stevenson's part to allow Tucker back into it and to win 31-28, going 6-0, solidifying their status as the number 1 team in Georgia 5A football.
It was billed as number 1 versus number 2, and it lived up to everything. You hear the crowd. It's still excited. It's the Tucker Tigers victorious over the Stevenson Jaguars. Dave DaCosta for Will Gresses. Thank you, and we'll see you next week. It's the Miller Grove Wolverines.